You're tuning in to the Black Hollywood Live Network, featuring news, interviews, and commentary on all things Black Hollywood. Hollywood redefined. From Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is Black Hollywood Live, Fashion 411, featuring the week's roundup of fashion news. Black Hollywood Live, Hollywood redefined.
You're listening to Black Hollywood Live.
And now, the host for Black Hollywood Live,
and you are just
411.
All the details. Okay, here goes. Wow.
Hold on, I gotta go in the same direction.
Oh.
Or we'll bump into each other.
All right, hold on, Courtney. I switched directions.
That's all?
What? All right, you guys. If you are tuning in right now, this is Fashion 411 on Black Hollywood Live, your favorite fashion podcast on iTunes, and the #1 fashion podcast on iTunes, right? We want to remind you guys to make sure you download our show on iTunes, make some comments, and now it's time to go around the table, introduce everybody, talk fashion, and we have a special guest in the studio with us. We have some testosterone in the studio, and we're ready.
Let's see if she has your name. Who do we have?
Well,
what's his name?
His name is Jean-François.
Bro Grebe.
All right.
After 20 tries.
All right. Jean-François is our guest for the day, but ladies, let's introduce ourselves.
Yeah, hi guys, this is me, Kahl from Paris, huge TV host, talking about fashion, le show, all fresh from Paris and from the whole world, sitting next to the gorgeous and impressive Jean-François Bro Grebe.
Thank you.
All right. I don't sound nearly as exciting as that, but I'm your co-host, Courtney Stewart, and I'm always here loving what I see because y'all look good today.
I know. And I am your host, Diona Vaughan, and let's dig in. I'm just so... First of all, I wish you guys could see this lovely, beautiful man sitting in the studio.
Honey.
He is 6'9", chocolate,
6'9".
and just dressed impeccably.
Basketball player.
Make sure if you download us on
Impeccably.
iTunes, you also go to
Super
YouTube and
stylish.
check him out.
Oh, you guys have to check him out. And that reminds me, you can also check us out and all the photos and all the things that we talk about here on Instagram at BHL Fashion 411. Val, I think it's time for a little gossip.
show.
Show. Let's hear it.
What's the
Oh
heat,
my
baby?
gosh, so many weddings this week, so I'm not gonna tell you all, of course not, but of course we cannot not talk about George Clooney and Amal.
Yes.
That's it. Is it sad or is it a good news that George Clooney is not on the market?
It's great. It's about time.
It is about time.
I think it's about time, right?
Yes.
What do you think? Were you expecting something? Are you jealous? Are you disappointed? What happened in your dreams?
I'll say let's wait.
Let's
See how long it lasts.
Because we know George Clooney.
Well, he
let's
hasn't-
wait. Let's
it's
wait
his
after
first wedding, though.
after 3 months.
Oh,
and then we'll see.
dang.
You know what? He is the ultimate player, and I feel like he didn't have to get married, so she must be it. She must be the one.
She's gotta
And
be
you know
the
what? They don't have
seal.
kids. It's their first wedding. They are older. You know, she's 36. He's 53. I think they chose. They really want. They're pretty smart. I mean, she's very smart. I mean, he is smart too, but in a
Smart
different.
enough, but,
yeah. I think it got a couple things to last. Yeah.
Either way, it was a gorgeous wedding.
He
apparently.
must be
were you-
tired also.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's like at some point, like,
At some point,
just,
you
tie
gotta-
the knot. All right, guys, well, the knot was tied, of course, in Venice. That's where they met. You guys know it.
Yeah.
So it was divided in three. The guests, you had Bono, you had Emily Blunt, you had Anna Wintour, you had the whole Hollywood crowd. They stayed at the Cipriani's in Venice Hotel. If you don't know what Cipriani Hotel, guys, it's one of the best luxurious hotel in the world. It's on an island. You need your little gondola.
Well, I was
Can
like,
you do
what
the
is
gondola?
that?
Is that a word? Or is it this?
It's a gondola in Venice. Don't you?
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I get it,
you're
I get
pulling an oar. That's what you're
Exactly.
doing.
And then you have
Okay.
your gondola guy. Actually, the gondola guy of George Clooney was his witness. Yes, isn't it super stylish? Who can be your witness during your wedding? Well, you're gonna get married soon, Jonah, right?
Yeah.
Sorry,
We'll
fans.
see.
So maybe I can be your
She said,
gondola.
let's
woman.
wait.
We'll see.
Let's
That
wait.
sounds like
That's
some
gonna be a
You can be my gondola woman. Okay.
All right, so the gondola guy was the witness of George and Amal. So it happened. So the guests stayed at the hotel in Cipriani. Then they got married at the 7-star hotel. 7-star.
I thought it ended after 5.
7 stars. No, it's a 7-star. Aman Canal Grande Hotel.
Lovely.
Which sounds too Spanish, but Aman Canal Grande. Just something very cute. So this is a Oscar de la Renta dress. He wanted something super sophisticated, chic, and also simple. Do you know what she gave to George?
What did she get to George?
It's classic, but it's also super cute. It's cufflinks with his name in Arabic.
That's nice.
George in
nice.
Arabic. I think it sounds
Were there
like
diamonds all over?
Where's she from?
She is from Beirut.
Okay, explain.
Yes, she's from Beirut. And you know also the funny situation, because we all know, okay, George got married to this gorgeous, like, Beirutian girl from Beirut. But you know that there is a blog, there is a site, and you guys should check it out. If you guys are single, you should check Barista. It's you barista. That's exactly what it is. I'll put everything online because it's all the hottest and cutest lawyer.
Oh.
Yes, whether you're a girl, whether you're a woman or a man, it's all the best, the best looking lawyers online. And she was ranked like the hottest of the UK barista.
And barrister, not to be confused with barista. Those two very different things.
Because I wanted to say lawyer, and the site is called barrister. Yes, guys. So if you're looking for a lawyer, single, want to get married, this is not where George found her, but she was actually, like spotted. Exactly right.
I like the gift, the cufflinks.
Yes.
Cufflinks are always great gift for men.
Yes.
By the way, ladies.
And I noticed that you are dapper with him today,
I
so
know.
I can't wait to talk more and find out about your style.
What's about your cufflinks here? We'll show it because it's weird that I point over here.
The vintage.
Oh my
I
gosh.
like vintage.
Beautiful.
It's if you guys can see it, it's like rainbow, sparkling. It's like mix of jewelry. It's kind of like a watch, right? Like a bracelet or a watch.
Nice.
It is so different. Your style is so different than anything I've seen.
Thank you so
Love
much.
it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but you'll have to. Oh my gosh! And this is it's kind of
Nice
like an
little
old
brooch,
grandmother,
yes.
but
It's
turning
vintage.
super high.
Vintage.
Very nice.
Vintage.
Love it.
Vintage.
Because you don't have like a vintage, style
I'm
when you
here
talk.
to bring the new school and the
Old
old
school.
school.
Mix it up. We like to mix it up.
All right, back to Amal and George. We're still in Venice, guys. And you know what? It was a very bling, they spent a lot of money. So only 3 magazines, like Vanity Fair, Hello, and which one is the one? Oh my gosh, Vanity Fair, Hello, and help me guys, Vanity Fair Italy, Hello, and People for North America.
People.
So they sold all their pictures for charity,
that's
charity
nice.
Lovely.
auctions, and just like everything they're fighting. So yeah, I hope this is true. But we got the backup of Juliana Rancic, who says, I love that she's having fun with fashion. He's looking great. I love that they're sharing, their wedding with the world. They're not hiding. They're not running from the cameras.
Can't hide.
Exactly.
I know, but look at
why
look at
try?
Kanye and Kim. Whatever they're doing something, it's like they're fighting with the paparazzi.
Well,
There's something
Because they
It's a
choose to
different
be on
attitude.
display. Yeah,
I know.
agree.
Like George and Amal are really, sharing their whole story with their fans, with the world. They were really embracing it and telling you, hey, look at us. You can be part of it. Kind of. You can touch us.
Kind of, a little
kind
bit.
of.
Little
Can I
bit.
touch you? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here.
What else is going on in the gossip world, Val?
What do we have? Ooh, yes, we have, of course, the MTV Music Award, Europe Awards coming up. Awards
out,
Europe.
Europe.
Gosh, what's going on today? It's the heat.
And it's hot.
if I tell you, Mr. Potato.
Or potato?
No, Patat, Mr. Patat.
Mr.
Help me here,
Patat.
the French connection. Mr. Patat. If I say Mr. Potato and Barbie, who do you guys think of?
Mr. Potato
Mr.
and Barbie?
Potato and
If you
Barbie
take
would mean
Mr.
if they had a
Potato
baby?
and yeah. Or someone that looks a little bit like Mr. Potato, if you want to be mean. I'm so
But
sorry,
and
guys,
Barbie?
it's Friday.
Wait, I'm confused.
All right, well,
I'm
Nicki
confused,
Minaj is going to host the MTV Europe Music Awards.
Wait, she's a potato? I'm confused.
She is not a potato.
Wow.
She's not a potato. If you guys check a picture of, yes, see? Of course,
Oh, she's
everyone is
Barbie.
nodded. She is a mix of Barbie with Barbie. I didn't want to say that.
Okay.
But she has some, there is a lot of things on the web. A lot of
Okay.
people saying that, sometimes, there is a little a little something for Mr. Potato. It depends on what angle, you know. That's the bad.
Well, I know
tongue.
she's had a lot of wardrobe malfunctions lately, and she's trying to come back from that. I have seen a lot of that.
Are they talking about the
But-
cheek that came out of her shorts and it looks like Mr. Potato Head?
You know, just the whole Mr. Potato, but we're not gonna do a whole like text about Mr. Potato. But this is a little bit the bad tongue. This is how they call it. It's a mix of
Okay.
Barbie and Mr. Potato.
Okay.
All right. But
Okay.
she is still #1 this year, and she's gonna host. So she posted that picture on Instagram, on Twitter, everywhere. She's gonna be the queen of the MTV Music Award, Europe Music Awards in Glasgow. There's gonna be a pre-show in Miami, guys, November 9th. So that's gonna be very interesting. And I got a couple facts about Nicki Minaj that you probably didn't know.
Okay.
Did you know that her dad almost killed her mom when
No,
she was
I did
young?
not
Whoa,
Yes,
that's
her-
heavy.
That's a scoop.
Yes, well, I got 5 facts because it gives her we all know her
Makes
from
her
the
relatable.
song,
Barbie,
from
potato
the
head
rap.
human.
Makes her
We
real.
all know her from, this rapper icon and her music, her songs, her style, just all the gossips around her. Just 5, different facts. So, yes, her dad used to sell the family furnitures for money, and he almost set the apartment on fire and tried to kill her mom. So she's
awful.
very involved. Yes, that's very sad, but it's also, that's why she's very involved with women empowerment because
Yes.
what she lived when she was a child. So, and
Makes
seeing her
sense.
mom and everything. So that's one fact. Did you guys know that she helped raising $250 million with MAC Cosmetic Foundation for MAC Aid?
I did know that.
I did know that.
I know
yes.
about her
So-
relationship
I did
with
know
Max.
that.
See,
So
okay,
that's
so
Nicki
she's
Minaj.
yes.
She's doing her work, man.
So see, I said Mr. Potato, but I can be excused because I'm saying so many nice
She still
facts.
called you a potato.
Did you guys know she had a long-time boyfriend? His name is Safari Samuels.
They
Yes.
broke up?
No, they,
Oh, okay.
Well, supposedly they're still
well,
together.
supposedly they're still together. Make me, keep my week like all positive until maybe the MTV Music Awards.
Until there is
Wow.
proof.
Exactly.
Otherwise.
She has one tattoo only on her body,
Oh,
and it
okay.
says "God is always with you" in Chinese.
Okay.
And
Oh.
last fact, she used to call herself Harajuku Barbie on MySpace. I know MySpace seems so outdated.
I was gonna
and
say,
kind of
where's
like,
MySpace?
yeah,
Seems
because
like
she
20 years
started
ago.
there.
That was
She,
so-
exactly,
Well,
because she
yeah, that's-
started there. She didn't wake up and suddenly
Yeah.
sign all these contracts, And so she called herself Harajuku Barbie because
She
the
was
girls on
Harajuku
MySpace
Barbie.
used to call themselves something Barbie. So
Yes.
she wanted to be original and call herself Harajuku.
She was a
Where's that
Harajuku
from?
Barbie.
We'll call her. She'll explain to
was-
you everything. She's
I'll
very
text- I'll
inspired
text you-
with it.
I'll text you later. Nikki.
Yeah.
And that's it, guys.
All right, her. Okay.
Well, what about you and Nicki Minaj?
No.
Make that
No, I'm
happen?
not saying that. I'm saying, what do
He's
you,
like, no.
what do you think of Nicki Minaj?
She's Barbie.
She's something.
She's something.
Say that.
something.
She's
Don't harm
something.
Barbie too much.
I think there's something about the Parisian fashion collection you're going to talk about. What's going on with that?
Yes. So that's very quick. That's my little love at first sight of this week. It's Yazbukey Fashion Parisian collection. So Yazbukey, it's I know everybody's like, what again?
Yazbukey.
It's an Egyptian inspired designer, and she did a new collection. So you can find handbag, sunglasses, mini clutch. It's all inspired by Paris. So it mixes plastic, metal. You see the old street signs in Paris. You guys love it.
those are
So she
cool.
got inspired also by Charles
that's kinda
Aznavour.
cute. I see it
La
on the top.
Bohème.
I like it.
La
Very cute.
Bohème.
Good old
All right, so you
Charles.
can have a little clutch, a little handbag with the signs of Paris. You have the excuse my French case where you can put different things. You get different tags with the Eiffel Tower. It is absolutely not kitsch. It's something you could find at Colette, and that's her new spring 2015.
Very nice.
Love it.
Very nice.
Love it. I like it.
So,
Yazbukey.
time for
Yazbukey.
finding out about outfits and where to find them. What do you got, Courtney?
Outfit of the week this week, because we're always fighting over the culotte trend. The culotte trend is still here, guys, and it's going right on into fall. And this week I was inspired by looking on Vogue Brazil, and there was a street style that was basically, she had on a chunky white sweater, and you can't really see it that well in this picture, but a geometric print white and black culotte, and she had a floppy hat on. The floppy hat is super in right now.
Super in. Thank you for real.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, you're right. Totally.
Totally on there. So you obviously the oxblood trend is back for fall again. That color is super in. So you can go actually on ASOS.com and find the whole look in a cream and an oxblood color. I personally love the floppy hat, which is on ASOS for $38.09.
Ooh, that's a great price.
You can also get the chunky cable knit sweater. Unfortunately, in California, we're probably not going to be wearing this anytime soon because it's 105 degrees outside. But I love a chunky soft sweater. This chunky knit is only $49 on ASOS.com, and you can also get the it's satin crepe culottes for $123 on.
Now I love culottes, but in satin. Ooh.
I just thought it. I mean, but I like the texture
it's
with
very
the
interesting.
chunky knit. Like something about the contrast of the texture worked really well for me. And
I'm with you, but I think you have to have a certain body type to pull off wearing satin on the bottom.
Well, of course.
That's
We're
all
not
I'm saying.
telling
That's all I'm
everybody
saying.
it's a
also
great
hides
idea.
a lot of things.
It's a culotte too, so it's a wide leg pant.
It's wide.
Different,
It hides it. I got a satin
can get
pain,
it.
and whether I gain a lot of weight or whether I shrinks completely.
It shows
I
every
shrink.
lump
her
and
gaining
bump,
a lot of
y'all.
weight.
I kind of agree with Gian.
Satin,
Not everything.
it shows
fits
every lump and bump.
Everybody.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
know.
look at the style. It's fashion, anyways, for everybody.
It's fashion.
Not couture.
The new trends sometimes, people.
Try it on, guys.
Yeah, try it on.
And be honest
Exactly.
In front of the
And
mirror.
send
High
us
five
your
across the table, my
pictures.
friend Jean-François. All right,
In front of the
Val.
mirror.
So back to Amal. She was wearing an amazing
That was also part of the
white
that
top.
white
That whole white outfit was gorgeous.
big hat, white
Love the
and
hats.
satin. She was so good.
She's very gorgeous. She's kind of like a beauty that you have to look at her like a couple of times to really discover this beauty.
to really
Quick
discover.
question.
I agree.
Are-
What I'm
are
saying.
fanny packs are back?
Yes, they've been back for a while.
Yeah, but designer ones, not the
Designer
little
ones.
nylon ones that you get from Walmart. Sorry,
I feel like
Walmart. but-
The 90s are coming back.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
definitely
They're
they're
definitely
back.
back.
Oh, they're
Yeah.
back.
I
Look
love
at a
it.
couple high school kids.
love
They're
it.
wearing the chunky shoes we used to wear. Like the 90s are here again.
The 90s are here,
90s are
guys.
here.
Again.
And Nicki Minaj saw it right away. What a
Oh,
visionary.
Lord. She saw potatoes.
So what's going on with Beauty Beat, Miss Val?
Oh, what do we do for fall? Of course, we're in California and we have the sun all year long, so we need to protect one part of our body that we always forget. Which one is it?
I never forget. I sun protect all
Which one is
over.
it? What
Coconut
part of
oil.
our body do we, as women,
Your
Jean-François?
hands and your
Woman.
décolletage.
Hands and neck.
and
Did
your
you just
face.
make the name?
I did. That's how I say it.
Your décolletage, a mix of
Well,
décolleté.
Well, tell us,
with
what is it?
cleavage.
Décolleté.
Of course, it's your boobs.
Boobs.
Well, yeah, it's your boobs and your décolleté, because you always forget your boobs
Well,
whenever you
forget your boobs.
massage your
I don't walk
décolleté.
around with mine out.
No, but décolleté goes very low. You know,
true.
we're in Hollywood.
Well,
it's
she's
not even
always
décolleté.
naked, so
Yeah,
she's just
of course.
trying to make it clear.
I think
So what's
I'm
the-
the one who wears
What is the
more,
beauty
like-
product that is going to do that for us?
It's gonna be so you got like two products. One is the Clarins. Can we see it? No, we can see
Clarins.
it. So yes. So one is the Clarins. So the price is a little bit more expensive. It's in the 50s, I think. I don't have the price, but it's gonna be written on the website. 50 something. So Clarins, it's very the deluxe pack. So it's an oil, it's a lotion. You need to every day after your cold splash of shower. You guys do that every morning, right?
Your cold spot. Yeah, after you're done with just taking a bath, you
Because the
turn it
heat
down the
is
cold.
very
It's good
bad
for your skin.
boobs and your
Yeah.
décolleté. It makes them swaggy, saggy. Yeah, I'm creating words today. Well, after you décolletage, Miss Diona, I can
Yes.
definitely create a couple words too. So Clarins, okay, so you put the cream every day after your cold shower. Just the cold shower is only on your breast if you can do it, only on your
You're
décolleté.
supposed to do it on your whole body.
The cold shower, I know, but it's so painful. Come on, at least do it on your décolleté. That's all. You're saving the décolleté. No one
Protect your
sees your
boobs.
Not in the
protect your boobs.
Protect.
So it's very lifting. It's it's also you raise the marks and the stretch mark you can have, but it's just make them firmer
Marks?
after a couple of weeks. No, you don't need to have marks to use it. Just to have it firm. What about you? Can we see it?
You have to protect yours too now.
Yes. Some guys have some boobs
Protect
anyway.
that
So
skin.
anyway, guys, and
What
for
we talking
a
about?
more accessible price, you have the WELEDA. I love their product. I really love
great
their
product.
product.
Try them.
It's
Yeah, they
all
do.
natural and it's very affordable. That product is around the 20s, And that's an oil. So that's an oil that does, you know, the same thing. It's a pure rose oil mixed with different ingredients, all natural. And it's also great for lifting. So yes, you have to scrub the décolleté. You definitely do a soft scrub for your boots.
Exfoliate.
Exfoliate, absolutely. And put this product every day. And after a couple of weeks, couple months, it prevents you from going to the Hollywood surgery.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
Lift them up.
But we always forget about it, don't you? Do you do it?
I thought you were going to bring me some so I would get them like perked up today.
Yeah, I have it in my bag, but it's gonna be rated. It's gonna be like PJ something.
good to know. All right, guys, so I'm going to breeze
I love
through
this
this
show.
really quickly.
I love this
See,
show.
all these products
Please
were-
have me here.
We will. Absolutely.
All the
This is
time.
wonderful. Great way to spend my Friday
His
afternoon.
PR is like, oh my
Yes.
gosh.
Like, what are you doing?
Well, let me give you guys a little quick style scoop so we can get to know our guest today. So, as everyone knows, Miss Joan Rivers, she passed away unexpectedly, and she was a fixture on Fashion Police.
So upset.
And the show must go on, and guests, you know, they're talking about different people replacing Joan Rivers, and of the notable names, Andre Leon Talley, Jay Alexander from the Tyra Banks Show, E.J. Johnson, who I love, E.J. Johnson, June Ambrose. A lot of names are coming up, but the number one front runner is Miss Nene Leakes, and there's somebody sitting next to me who's clearly opposing this. But Nene Leakes,
Clearly,
yeah.
105,000% opposed to that.
No.
Yep, she's in top. I'm gonna have to put my hand up too. I don't think she's a proper
Power,
replacement
let's
for
protest.
Joan
She's
Rivers.
She's too new in the game.
How
She's
dare
too new,
they?
and she's not. Like,
Not only is she too new, but she doesn't have any credibility in my mind when it comes to
she's not
fashion.
an
Dare
icon.
You know,
Yeah.
Fashion Police is a most reputable show. You know, you need a June Ambrose.
Yeah.
Jay
Completely.
Maybe, somebody a little older.
Well,
in the game.
In the game.
Well, hopefully, celebrity won't win out, because if it does, she just might. You know,
Book
we might
that
see
job.
her in that spot.
But you know what? Maybe
So.
maybe it could be some drama, maybe because she could try and only last like a couple of weeks, because it's gonna be a flop. There is no way you
But
can
it's like
maintain
a
the
sacred
level.
spot, and
is
the idea
sacred.
that they're trying to keep it going even without Joan, like that's a sensitive place to
Yeah.
put.
You
And
gotta
I
pay
don't even.
homage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta pay
You
homage.
gotta
and
pay homage.
do.
It's
I'm
almost like a
sorry.
sin to
And
me.
I love Nene. She can be on the panel because she can crack some jokes and throw
Yeah.
some shade.
Yeah.
But I
But
can't have her be the
no way.
host.
Yeah,
She-
absolutely.
yeah.
No way.
She
I
can't
can't.
replace
I will protest.
Rivers. Moving on, so just in honor of our guest being here today, I wanted to talk about Mr. P. Diddy, because he kind of helped pave the way for men like you to come in and make
Yes.
some suits and custom clothes.
Yes,
Well,
he did.
everybody knows that P. Diddy owns Revolt TV. Y'all know that?
Yes.
Revolt TV? Well, lately they've been generating some low ratings, and a lot has been happening, and the future of Revolt was kind of on the
It's
fences.
also because BHL is like coming up and coming up.
I
Coming
know,
for you,
and Revolt, what are you
boo.
doing?
For you,
What you
boo.
want to do against that?
But Diddy has announced that, let's see here, he has just aligned a deal with Verizon Fios. Let me just read really quickly. Today's a great day. As an exasperated Diddy began on his Instagram account, Revolt has just closed a multi-platform distribution deal with Verizon Fios. So that means that his Revolt network, it's going to be on a much larger platform since they are partnering with Verizon Fios, and it's going to be like its own channel, its own station, just kind of like a new cable
Expanding.
partner expanding. So
Big Brother.
Verizon came in and saved the day for Revolt and Diddy, so he can buy more suits and cufflinks. How about that? How about
Pretty
that?
soon there's going to be the Jean-François
He
Bro
had enough
platform.
money already.
He was doing okay.
For
with
He
the
the
was.
cufflinks.
It's just extra
And-
pocket money for the weekend.
Just pocket money.
Just pocket
So
money.
he can take KFC.
So we can buy the lifting breast from Clarins.
Exactly. And then finally, we normally talk about Miss Lupita a lot, and I know that she
Yes.
is Courtney's favorite.
One
and
of my faves.
just really quickly, she visited a very famous street last week, Sesame Street. That's kind of like the mark in every actor's, career, is that they do an appearance on Sesame Street. And what I thought was really noteworthy about her appearance on Sesame Street is that she talked a lot about skin. She talked about, they talked about skin color and why it's important, and everybody needs to be, comfortable in their skin, and there's different shades. And I just thought it was just, really nice that she covered a subject like that, especially especially on, you know, a morning program for children. So we've always loved Lupita, and that just made me like her a lot more.
She has a beautiful skin, by the way.
Oh,
She does.
It's not even a skin. It's kind of like
so
a
glossy.
what would you call that? It's like so smooth. It's
like
almost
butter.
fake. It's like butter.
Like butter.
It's her aura. It's a time.
It's
It's a time.
All right, so it's time for somebody to be on the hot seat, and that's our guest,
It's
Jean-Francois.
Your time. It is
It is time.
the longest
In the
name
hot
ever in
seat.
the fashion
Let's
industry.
make it hot.
All right, so we want to know all about you. I mean,
Tell
not
us.
only do you look dapper, but
Thank you,
you
thank you.
you're 6'9", so you have to be an
6'9".
athlete.
Can we see it?
Come on.
Come on, just
6'9".
like
Do I have to
stand
stand
up.
up?
No, just to see your style, not your size. I just want to
Camera
show
catch a
your
little
style.
bit of it.
Well,
Okay.
she's gonna get cut off.
He's gonna get cut off.
All right,
gonna
well,
get
see
cut
the
off.
most interesting
listen,
part,
listen.
anyways, the
right.
shirt.
So talk to us about, you know, how did fashion happen? How did, you know, basketball happen? We want to hear all about you.
Fashion, basketball, my entire life it's been crazy. It's been crazy,
Yeah.
ladies. Thank you for having me.
We're super happy to have you.
This is a lovely show. I love it. I need to be here again. Well, this is me. Well, I'm originally from the Ivory Coast in West Africa. Born and raised.
It's a long way.
A long,
You're a long way from home, bro.
I grew up in France, in Paris, and I moved to America in 2001, and you know, went to high school here, college, played basketball in college, had a lot of injuries. A lot of knee injuries throughout my career, my college career. So I was already thinking
ahead.
of
Love that.
plan B.
I read somewhere that you went to Marshall, in West
University.
Virginia.
We are. Marshall.
Marshall.
We are. Represent. Shout out to all the
Yeah.
Marshall kids out there. So,
But
yeah,
you grew up in a very fashion influent
Very much so,
atmosphere back
very
in
much so.
Ivory Coast, right? With your family, with
my family. My mom is crazy. Was crazy. I mean, she is still crazy. She was dressing me at 3 years old with, you know, velvet jumpsuit, bow tie. I'm talking about. I used to hate it. Completely hate it, right? And some, I think when I was like
But
14.
was it stylish or was it kitsch at that time?
Of course, it was stylish. It was stylish. I just didn't like it. You know, you just, you know,
Ivory Coast stylish or French
no,
stylish?
French
What-
stylish. French stylish. No, my mom is the type of woman that were wearing hats all the time and, you know, all the gowns. And so it was very stylish. Like I say, I didn't like it at first. And then when I was about 14, you know, I got real tall. So, and I was like 6'3", 6'4".
Wow.
So I started making my own clothes. You know, we're going to the tailor, and you know, I had to make, because I was wearing a uniform at school, so I had to make.
So were you self-taught? Did you teach yourself how to make your own clothes?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So basically, I've been making my clothes since I was 14 years old.
Wow.
So it was, you know, how to take measurements, you know, how to.
But designing it or actually like cutting and sewing it?
Not cutting and sewing, but the design.
Just the
and
design.
how it works.
Wow.
You know how it works, the business of it. You know, I say that for most designers out there that are listening, the actual technicality of designing clothes is what you need to learn. You know, it's a business at the end of the day.
Yes, it
You
is.
know, I'm a business major. I study economics at Marshall University. I also have a master in entrepreneurship. Business has been my life since I was about 17 years old. I knew what I wanted to do. You know, basketball was just an opportunity for me to do what I really wanted to do.
Oh, interesting.
So as soon as I got out of basketball, as soon as I retired, I decided to start the haberdashery company called Giffey and Company. Giffey is my nickname since I was 12 years old, so it became the name. That's what most people know me as.
So people still call you Giffey today, or it's
Some people call me Giffey.
Kingslow?
People call me Giffey. It's because it's a nickname.
Okay. But your
people in
signature
the
brand, we
you know,
say like,
I
wearing Jean-François Bro or Giffey?
I transformed it to a brand, you know, the Giffey and Co line. Excuse me. And, you know, people still call me Giffey in the Ivory Coast, in France. Like I say, it's my nickname. But somehow, everywhere I go, because I travel a lot, right? And everywhere I go, somebody, because my name's so long, people get lazy and they find a nickname for me.
Or they just whistle, maybe.
Exactly. So I had when I went to junior college in Colorado, people just called me Jean. I was in high school in Atlanta. Before that, they would call me Sweezy. So for Francois, French Sweezy.
I know
she
how
know what's up.
down.
You know what I'm saying? She's
There
from
is
the
a
A.
connection
She's
with
from the
Courtney.
A.
She's
So
like,
yeah, so
I
they call
know.
me Sweezy. So I had Jean, I had Francois, I have Soie.
So how all these names got into the fashion industry, like in LA? How did that happen? you
Well,
know?
I had that happen when I moved to LA. I moved the business to LA. The purpose of what I do, which is a little different. With my company, King's Law Enterprise right now, we don't focus only on design. We're image consultants, right? So the haberdashery, the explanation of the haberdashery, while I'm a haberdasher and not a designer, I consider myself a designer, but I create outfits based on a lot of different elements. Okay. We make our own clothes, our own suits, our own shirts, accessories. All that is part of my manufacturer that is in Italy that make all my stuff, right? But I help create that image for my client. So when I say image, it's not only what they're wearing, it's how they act, it's how they carry themselves, it's the businesses they do. And basically it translates into the money they make, right? So a lot of my clients, we end up when we meet, I make clothes for them, then we become friends, then we start going out, then I throw parties for them, then from that we start doing business together, and I can name you,
But what I
several.
understood also, Jean-François, is that you told me, like, at first, you started to do something for all the sports and athletes industry.
Definitely.
All these people, whether they're celebrities or just, like, players or people being very tall, that couldn't find anything stylish.
So when I was here, I was in college at Marshall, which I always dressed up nice because I was making my clothes. At the time, my manufacturer was in the Ivory Coast, so I was getting my clothes made. They were shipping it to me, and I was just killing.
Like Prince
Doing
Hakeem.
it.
Oh yeah, I was going to
It's like the pimp of Marshall.
I was literally leaving practice and then going to nice class, econ class with Professor Ha. Right? 6 o'clock class with like a suit with suspenders and bow tie.
Love it.
Right after practice.
Were they calling you Hakeem? Prince
No,
Hakeem?
Prince Hakeem. You guys owe money.
I can do
It's so funny. Everybody used to give me anytime it's my birthday, I receive like all these Coming to America DVDs. So I used to have like 10 of them just laying
What
around.
is this, Velvet?
Velvets, right? So yeah, I used to hate it because when you go shopping, I was telling Diona, I hate going shopping because for people like me, you can never find colorful and classy clothes. You always gotta, you can't find it, period.
Yeah.
So I decided to make it myself, and then, I look good, my client look good, my friends look good, and it just become this circle, and that's why I named my company King's Law. Because it's the law of the kings.
It is.
King's
You nailed
Law,
it.
yes.
Where do you draw your inspiration from? So, like, when you start your process, when you're designing something for yourself or a client, like, where do you start?
Okay? I do an appointment. When I have an appointment with a client, we do a consultation. It's usually based on the client. So I go off his personality, the type of car he drives, the type of woman he likes, the type of places to hang out at. Because if your clothes supposed to speak about you, when somebody see you, the first 3 seconds when you meet somebody, you create this image of them in your mind. So right away, sometimes you don't get the chance to express yourself right away. So if I see you coming towards me, right away I'm going to create this image. So I want to make sure that my clients or anybody that deal with me have that image. This is who he is. He's a colorful guy.
Do you think you're bringing or you're changing also, like in Hollywood, and you have like a lot of celebrity clients, whether they're in the sports industry or the acting industry, the movies industry. There is this cliche, which is not completely a cliche. We see a lot of pop star or actors, whether in the black community or white community, who cares, but very not super chic. It's all the bling bling. Like yesterday they were no one, today they just like jackpot, and suddenly it's like like
T-shirts and
jacket,
diamonds.
t-shirts,
T-shirts
like
and
bling bling,
diamonds.
the gold diamonds.
T-shirts and
Okay, it's a
diamonds,
cliche, but the
Versace
cliche
suits,
still
Balenciaga shoes.
So are you like not fighting this, but do you think you're trying to break this trend, and how? Like,
I'm definitely breaking the trend. You know, this is different. This is very different from what people are used to. But all these new celebrities that wear T-shirts and blings, they don't know. Yeah. Unfortunately, they just don't know. So I don't blame them. They don't know, and they're trying to figure it out. But when you become a celebrity, there's all these people that want you now. Mm-hmm. So they can't really go ahead and trust somebody right away. So they're searching. Mm-hmm. All they do is searching. They're grabbing this piece.
KanyeWest.com.
They're looking on the internet. Mm-hmm. They're going to the mall. They're buying these expensive shoes, and they're trying with this. They're trying. And sometimes
crocodile skin, 5,000.
Sometimes it tarnishes your brain.
Yeah.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Instead, just call me.
Just call him.
I'll make it easy for you.
So who did you work with, maybe in your previous clients that I know you had a couple anecdotes with them, or that, like your biggest challenge, or something that I know that you recently worked with, because we had his sister on the set. I think you worked with Marlon Wayans.
Marlon is a good guy. Marlon is funny. When I met him, thanks to his stylist, Hashi, she basically set it up. They heard of me, and we met, and it was funny just right away. Like, sometimes people you see them on TV,
and they're not that funny.
They're not that funny in person. Man, I was just laughing for an hour. We literally didn't do anything for the first hour. I was just laughing, right? But yeah, Marlon is great, man. He has a great fashion style, and he's sticking to what works for him. That's what I like about him.
So how did you, how did you work with him?
Well, besides laughing a lot, we just talk, and he kind of give me his ideas of what he sees as far as like his own fashion and what he has right now as far as his brand. He's been doing a lot lately. He got the TV shows going on. He got all the movies coming out. So he's definitely interested in pushing the fashion. And maybe creating a brand. So we just discussing, it's out there right now. We met several times just to see what we can put together, and that's how it usually happens with my client. They become friends, and then we sit down and then we're trying to create something that's gonna be profitable for them. So it's cool. But I got a cool little story about Marlon. He has this crazy tie collection. Like
really?
he has a lot of ties, right? So he put all these.
When do you wear a tie in Hollywood? Anyways?
Well, I guess I don't know. He has
when you come to Fashion 411.
That's
when you wear
it's nice silk,
brown
silk tie.
You don't wear ties too much.
But yeah, he's he has all these ties, and so he brought these ties out.
A stylish one, or just like a completely
It has
crazy
a lot of
addiction?
different variety of ties, like from
TLC, my crazy
literally
addiction.
he has ties from the 90s to like 20 years old ties. So I was impressed. I'm like, damn, that's a lot of ties. And then I was just looking through it, and I see these tie has like fur on it, right? So I put the tie and I look at him like, really?
Dude, really?
Really? He's like, no, come on. Put that away. Put that. But that was funny.
Don't embarrass me.
I know, right? But that was funny.
So if you had one piece of advice outside of come to you, obviously, come to King's Law, what would you share with just the average guy out there to like turn up his style a little bit?
Well, first thing, you need to care about yourself. Woman.
You need to care about yourself.
You need to care. Like women, go in the shower, they dress, they smell good, they do their hair. Back in the days, men used to dress. They used to take hours to get ready. These days, people just don't care anymore. You need to care. It's just, I care about myself. I want to look good, so I just spend time. Spend time.
For the person who doesn't know, exactly like Courtney says, even if he wants to care, the poor guy, I want to care, but I just don't know what's the first
there's a lot
for a man.
There's a lot of people out, there's a lot of people out there that can help you. Besides me, you go to the mall, you can talk to stylists, you can talk, you don't have to hire a stylist. If you go to the mall, you go to Bloomingdale, you go to Men's Warehouse, you can go and ask people, this is what I do.
Maybe some can you tell us the don't, for a man, the couple don't and the couple do.
I have a lot of
Give
don'ts.
us
the main ones, the top three.
Okay. First, please, gentlemen, stop sagging your pants when you wear suits.
Yes!
When you wear suits, please
Put 'em on
do
your waist,
not
Clea.
sag your pants. It's ugly. It's terrible. I hate it. When I see it, I hate it. But I'm gonna tell you what. You know, a lot of people that make clothes out there sometimes don't know how to take measurements. You know, so they take the measurements from the waist down. I mean, from the hip down. Instead of the waist down. You know, so you got an inch and a half right there. Where if they put it in the hip, on their waist, it's gonna be that short on the bottom.
You know what I hate on men between Europe and America, especially when I grew up here? It's just like, even in Europe, even if you don't look good, even if you're not taking too much care of yourself, it's just the pair of jeans, the pair of pants, the difference between the ones in Europe and the ones here. It's like here, it doesn't make you any butts.
There's
on
no
men,
shape.
there is no shape. It's like a big, large.
shape.
You don't even see the butt,
large.
you don't see the thighs. It's
No
awful.
booty.
And
The
in
butt is
Europe, even
necessary.
if guys don't
Guys,
look better,
ladies like
at
butts.
least their butts and
like
their thighs.
We do.
Always.
Like butts.
Ladies
Yeah,
like
on the-
butts.
on the-
Don't be ashamed of
Don't be
yes.
ashamed
No,
of
but
your dog.
it's also true. It's also the shape and the cut
shape.
of the
Of
brands.
course. This is another thing. You know, the cut. You know, you gotta make sure you take your clothes to a tailor. You know, take your clothes to a tailor, have it fitted. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be
Or just get
expensive.
the proper fits in the brand you're buying.
That's it. You know, and you're a man. You know, ask your uncle, your
So
dad.
what's the other
your
do and
grandpa. Another thing. So beside the
No sagging.
the sagging, what else what is it I hate? And I hate so many things that I see out
What
there.
about sneakers with?
Oh, I was gonna say that the sneakers with a suit. Please stop it.
No sneakers
Not
with suit.
everybody's.
It depends.
Not everybody's Dwayne Wade. You know what I mean? Like Dwayne Wade makes a lot of money.
Yes.
He can do whatever he wants. You know, and congratulations on the wedding.
We're coming from
Yeah.
Paris. You know that in Paris, Italy, and in Europe, and even England, it's very, whenever they wear it, they're still super elegant and
But
it's
yeah, but
super
you
stylish.
can wear some boat shoes. You can wear some loafers. You can wear some slippers. But please, the sneakers, the Jordans with the suit.
Suit,
No,
no, don't do
no, no, bueno.
Jordans,
If you
that's-
see me, and you got your suit on with your sneakers, yeah, don't even talk to me. This is not
Don't
King.
even
Take your
talk
shoes
to
off.
us.
It's not King's Law at all. It's not what we're trying to do here.
Well, it depends what sneakers, but definitely the
Yeah,
Jordan.
it depends what sneakers. But
like
you know,
dog
the
eyes.
The
regular
sport sneakers, it's
the
absolutely
sports
no.
sneakers, it's a no. Please stop it. You know, it's a lot of no-nos.
What about underwear or no underwear?
underwear? Is you know, you have to wear underwear. But you know, I know some. I have.
What do you mean you have to?
I have some
In what
clients that
country?
don't wear underwear.
Well, going
But when
to
you French, so you're very comfortable
I'm
with
talking
it.
about men.
You're very comfortable with your body.
We are absolutely not talking about women's fashion, guys.
Right?
We are sticking to the guy. You
I have
know,
some
we
clients-
be like,
I have some clients that don't wear underwear under their suit.
okay,
They
well,
just feel, you know, they just feel free.
on that
Yeah,
note,
it depends. You know,
Me myself, I like underwear.
it would depend on the, you know, what heat, what state, if you're
depends, but-
freezing, if you live in
you
California.
first of all, you're gonna have to come back here so you can
Don't
tell
you?
us about the commando thing because
The
we want to
commando?
know what clients go commando and what ones don't. So you're gonna have to spill the tea.
Y'all want me to stop making money, huh?
But
I would tell the
Shock
gentleman
with
never
what?
tell.
well, you're gonna have to come back.
I don't know how I
But
feel about commando in a suit. I don't
I don't know either.
I'm not. I don't think I'm okay with that.
But you know what? It depends. It depends.
But you know what I hate is just the big elastic coming super high.
Oh,
you know, like when they
girl.
show it. I just
Well,
hate that style.
You guys, thinking of do's and don'ts of fashion,
Yes.
it's time for a little hot mess.
Let's do
So
it.
this is one of our favorite segments of the show. Hit it, Courtney.
Here we go. First up, we got Serena Williams, guys, and she was in China for the China Open Players Party in Beijing, and she was wearing
Wow.
a very interesting gold and green and yellow asymmetrical single-sleeved mini dress with a dragon print on the front. Designer unknown.
So just so you know how this works, we go around the table. Courtney calls out a celebrity in an outfit, and we all
And just spin it.
we talk about it.
All right.
Is it
I'm
hot
ready,
or
I'm
is it a
ready.
hot mess?
Talk about what
You are the
you
guest.
This is hot.
You think
This
it's
is
You
hot.
think so?
It's hot because
Why?
it says Serena.
It says
She
Serena.
can't do it.
It's so funny to get a male perspective.
It's all about personality.
It's
Just
all
be
about
straight.
personality.
She can back- she can back- she can back it up.
style.
She could back it up.
She can back it up.
No.
It's a
Look at this
Serena.
green.
She got the body.
sleeve. Yeah, okay.
She got-
All right, here's what I want to ask you. Are you looking at her body first
I
or
think
the
you-
dress?
yeah, I
like
think you're
what?
I
looking
think
for
the
the
dress fit a body very nicely, and the colors, she's in China, it's very, Chinese, accentuated colors. I love it.
We got a hot.
We
What do
got
you
a
think,
hot. What do
Val?
we think?
Well, I'm completely with you with a silkish, yellowish, Chinese-inspired pattern. Yeah, this is hot if you really wear it well. But there is this green, velvety sleeve.
Leaf. It's a leaf,
It's
guys.
also a sleeve that it just looks bulky on the right. It's completely.
Look like velvet.
It's
is
not very
velvet.
chic at all,
It's
guys.
velvet.
It's not chic at all.
So that's a not hot.
That's a
from
not hot.
Val.
I feel like it looks like she's like a pattern, like she's starting a pattern to make a dress and it's not finished yet. You know what I mean? I don't know
Completely,
what it
and
is.
she lacked of material, so she brought the
Yeah,
green velvet.
because sometimes when you make a pattern, and you can even attest to this, you kind of use dummy fabric sometimes. That's what
Yeah.
this looks like to me. It
Completely
doesn't
a
look like
hot.
it's a real, so it's a hot mess for me.
Hot mess
Courtney?
for you. I'm actually going to surprisingly give her a hot, but this is why.
You know why? It's because she loves Jean-François.
No,
so she just wanna-
because I thought about this for a very long time, and I was very angry at
She
the
normally
sleeve. I
hates
hate the
velvet.
sleeve.
She's
I
lying.
absolutely hate the sleeve. But because of where she was in China, it's a China Open. Like, she was obviously trying to pay some sort of homage to where she was and what she was doing. And I'm sorry, her body is sick in
Gorgeous.
this dress.
Gorgeous.
Like,
Yeah, but it's not because you come to France in red carpet that you're gonna wear a beret or a
I think
baguette
she
under your
looks-
arm.
But she
But her
looks
body-
hot.
Her body is always banging.
But that's
out.
what I'm saying. That's why I wish the sleeve was off, so we just got two of those great arms and we were
Just
good.
cut the leaf,
But I
the
don't think it's a
sleeve.
hot mess.
All right,
Cut
2
the
for
sleeve
2.
off.
Who's up next? Let's
All right,
go.
Ciara is up next. Miss Ciara was at the Lanvin Fashion Show during Paris Fashion Week, and she was wearing this Lanvin green leather belted trench dress.
No.
Oh.
No.
I knew you weren't going to like it because she's not showing enough skin.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Finally,
Not at
you're
all.
back to your common
Not,
sense.
not at
Thank
all.
God.
Not at all. This is just terrible. It's
like a
it's just
plastic
terrible.
trash
You can
bag.
show skin. You know what I mean? You don't have to show skin, but this
Who is
is
the
terrible.
designer? Sorry.
Yeah,
Lanvin.
Lanvin?
Lanvin.
Oh my gosh, I love Lanvin normally. Are you serious? That was Lanvin?
I mean, that's fall. I guess
said
she's
that's
trying to.
fall.
Yeah, that's fall. It's probably a little cold there. I mean, a little chilly.
Why don't you like it?
Hot mess.
Why I don't like it is not Ciara. It doesn't say Ciara. It just she's trying to go into the high fashion socialite. Her and Kim K are besties in Paris. And sometimes not every trend fits you.
Okay.
True. All right, we're running out of time. How to hot mess?
Just very quickly, it's like it's a big piece of the same material. It looks like a trash bag to me. It's just too much. It's just too much leather. It's a big
much leather.
piece of black leather.
So hot mess.
Yeah, of course.
Miss Courtney.
I love it.
Oh my God.
I do too.
I'm sorry.
I
love it.
I thought the cheese was going to stand alone. I love it too. When I saw her in photos, I think she looks
She had
fabulous.
that hair
What she has on? She
that
has flats
dark
on.
lip.
Are those flats?
No, she's got on heels. They just
not-
look because she's coming
Oh,
down
okay.
the stairs.
Okay,
but they're
okay.
just like a simple black heel. I just think I love it.
I do too.
I think it's drama. I
Yeah.
like it.
All right.
Fierce.
Moving on.
Okay, who's our
Sexy
last
about
one,
it.
Last
Courtney?
but not least, we have the couple, Steve and Marjorie Harvey. They were attending Valentino's spring
Oh,
2015 show, and Marjorie was dressed for her best in the occasion, and she was wearing this green tulle embroidered dress from the brand's fall 2014 collection with mirrored shades, and of course we
Wow.
had
Wow.
Steve right next to her in a navy suit with it was a checkered suit with brown accents with his tie and his
Love it.
pocket square.
I love it.
What do you guys think?
I love it.
Love it, love it?
I love it. I love it. I said thank you to Steve for he went away from the Steve Harvey suits.
Yes.
Yeah.
Everybody knows. It looks great.
You guys have the same style a little bit.
No.
No? Today?
No, not quite.
Not
Today.
quite.
Not quite.
Not quite.
I
What
think
I would
it's super classy.
what I
I
will
like
do
the
is always an inch between the suit and the shirt, so you have to show the shirt. It makes the detail.
Makes the detail
Because
matter.
What about
now
the tie?
you can't see the cufflinks.
No.
Is this a
True.
collective hot?
It's
Do
a
we all
collective
love
hot.
it?
I love the dress.
I
Marjorie,
like
she's
her dress
gorgeous.
a lot.
Okay.
She's
It's gorgeous. It's the perfect length. It's
Definitely.
it's
This is France.
spring.
This is
It's
France. It's
lace.
Paris.
I love it.
It's cute, but I will say I feel like the dress is a little bit juvenile for her, but that's just me.
Thank you.
That's just me.
All right.
She
It was
mixed
a
it
juvenile.
well with
But
the
I will
hairstyle.
collectively, I will give them a hot
Yes.
together. But I
If it
do
was
say it's a
pink-
little not right.
If it
for
was
her.
pink and yellow, I agree. But the dark green, make it with the lace. I think it's pretty cool.
To me, it's the lace
It's-
appliques and all of that that
it's
makes
fresh.
it juvenile.
There
But
was another photo of them running around on the internets, and she was wearing a blonde
Yes.
wig. That I thought
I
she
saw-
looked
I saw that.
fab. Did you
I
see
saw
that
that.
one?
I saw
She
that.
looked
That was good.
fantastic.
Doing
She almost looked like Jada Pinkett in that
Yeah.
picture. But anyway,
But that
She
was
was
great.
beautiful. She
All
was
right.
beautiful.
Yeah,
She's
she's
a beautiful
gorgeous.
woman.
All right.
It's a
All right.
yes for me.
We got to close it out here, and we close it out with Style Watch. And of course, this week we're still following our Instagram fashionistas and bloggers. And this week is Al, who is an Afropean from Paris and Cameroon. And she is actually living and styling. She calls herself an Afropean. She's
Afropean.
living
Wow.
and styling it up in New York City. And you can check her at Wardrobe Breakdown. Her site is wardrobebreakdown.com. And we had pictures and they're somewhere, but check those out on
They're on
BHL
Instagram.
Fashion 411 on Instagram. She's super cool.
I
really
love her
into,
name, though. How does she call
know.
herself?
I mean, she calls herself Al.
Did you say Afro?
She calls herself an Afropean.
Pean, like European, but
European,
an African. I love
Afropean.
it.
well, guys,
So I'm an Afropean too.
Yeah.
you are Afropean.
Wow.
What am I
Yeah.
then? I'm a
You
Cali
just-
pean.
Yeah, you
We're gonna
you
make
just
Afropean hot.
naked Val.
Hashtag Afropean.
I want to be an
That's
African
a quick hour.
That's a
We need more time with you.
Wow.
You're gonna have to
I know.
come back.
Listen,
so
ladies,
Talk to us more.
anytime.
What
You
about
are
our
welcome.
style?
You guys need
All
some
the time.
testosterone
If you
here.
had to-
Yeah.
Our
So
style.
where
If you have to give like a little, like a little.
where can we find you?
Well, my Instagram is at the tallest Francois.
The
tallest
tallest
Francois.
I think I'm the tallest Francois in LA.
I'm gonna
You
get
probably
it.
You know what I
are.
mean? You know, high five on that.
And where else
at
can
the
we
tallest
find you?
Francois, and, if you need me, admin at kingslawent.com.
All right.
To set up your appointment. And I'll
With
be
an
there.
Afropean Francois.
Fantastic. Where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Valcal via LKHL on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at Stuart Starlet.
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at It's Me, Diona V. Thank you to our guest, Mr. Jean-François.
Pleasure
Looking
was
very
all mine.
dapper. We
Pleasure
can't wait
was
to
all
have you
mine.
back again. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. We'll see you next week with more fashion.
Maria Menounos, Dario Kristen, Tiana Hobson, Kevin Undergaro, and the entire BHL crew, we would like to thank you for supporting Black Hollywood Live, the first online broadcast network dedicated to African American entertainment. For questions and comments, contact us at info@blackhollywoodlive.com. Like us on Facebook, tweet us, or Instagram us at BHL Online. And I'm your BHL announcer, Scipio. Instagram me at Planet Scipio. Thank you for tuning in.
Hollywood redefined.
The views expressed here are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of BHL or its owners or principals.